So, hello everyone. Welcome to the very first, student speak session where we interact with students studying in various countries. Today we have with us a very special guest, Yash Jaiswal. To give you a small brief about Yash, he's completed his mechanical engineering from Dr. BAM University at Aurangabad, after which he has worked for about 3 to 4 years, and now he's decided to pursue his masters in product designing, for which he is now at he is studying at the University of Strathclyde, Glasgow, which is in Scotland, in the UK. So he has recently traveled to the UK, and he is pursuing his studies there. So mostly it's happening online, if I'm not wrong. So let's
Yes,
hear everything about what is happening. How is he benefiting, all of it from Yash himself. Welcome, Yash. So how are you?
hi, I'm good, Ayappa.
Great, great. So we have a list of questions which we have received from various students who are wanting to study in the UK, Europe, and various other countries as well. So it will be glad if we can hear if you can answer all the questions for us, right?
Yeah, definitely. I would love
Right.
to.
Great. The very first question, and a question which everyone wants to understand during this pandemic, is that what made you decide to go abroad during this unprecedented time?
Yeah, this is the question I get most of the time. Like my relatives ask this question.
Right.
So the work which I was doing for last 3 years was not thrilling me that much. I was getting saturated by the work, and I seriously had inclination towards the thing which I'm doing right now. I wanted to learn something new in my area of interest. So I thought, why to spend 1 year doing what is uninterested to me,
Mm-hmm.
whereas I can utilize it doing something new that I can learning something new, where the world is maybe you can say stopped from working. So
Mm-hmm.
maybe I can utilize this time
Mm-hmm.
developing myself or improving myself. So that was the main motto behind it. So I thought, why not to follow my instinct? So I
Okay.
packed my bag and came here.
Awesome. Awesome. So how long is the course? Yash?
The course is 1 year long.
Okay.
In UK, most of the master's course are for 1 year, and some master's course which are giving you placement opportunities, they are for 2 years. They come
Okay.
with 1 year of job
Mm-hmm.
placement thing. So
Mm-hmm.
they are only for 2 years, but otherwise 90% of the courses are like for 1 year, like MBA, Master in MS, MSc, MR.
Now that you've talked about your interest in pursuing the course and all of that, so could you also throw some light as to what is the current status in the UK? I also read the news today where they're again trying to impose lockdown in various places in the UK. So how is it,
Yeah.
could you share some
Uh,
insights?
at the time when I came here in UK, the things were pretty good compared to now,
Mm-hmm.
because just a week before they have started lockdown in Scotland. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
for a restaurant bars and pubs, so you cannot go outside to eat, but all the things other than that are available to go, means they are open to go for students, for everyone. But I'm also hearing the news recently that London is going in lockdown in near future for at least a 2 weeks period.
Okay.
So I'm not quite sure about this, because these things changes really fast. Means today you hear some news and tomorrow there is other news. So there is no certainty in the
Correct.
decisions right
Right,
now.
right.
So it
Okay.
is not very good at this moment.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, as everyone's saying, things will change, things will improve.
Right. Right, right. Great, great. So now that you're saying that, since the time you have been staying indoors, since the time you have come, come to the UK, have you been staying indoors? Have you attended classes? Like, has it been offline or online? What is it like?
No, I'm staying in my campus area, but it is an private accommodation.
Mm-hmm.
The first 14 days were completely in self isolation.
Mm-hmm.
So I had stayed in my accommodation and did not move outside.
Mm-hmm.
But I went out for a couple of days after completing my self isolation period,
Mm-hmm.
and I discovered many places here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So as of now, your classes are happening offline, online. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they are completely online. University had promised us that the teaching will be blended,
Mm-hmm.
like half of half of the classes will go online and half of them will go offline for the initial 4 weeks. They will be completely online as they have told us. But right now, due to this current restriction, it has been increased to 6 weeks. So it will go around like 2 months complete online. Then they may start uh, one-to-one face-to-face teaching at the university. But
Okay.
it
Okay.
totally depends on the situation and the current scenario here.
So, are you staying in campus? I mean, on campus or off campus? Have you, chosen
No,
to stay separate?
actually, I'm living in the campus area, but it's not an university accommodation. It's a
Mm-hmm.
private accommodation named as Merchant Studios from the properties of Student Roost. They
Okay.
are having different properties all along the Scotland and UK. So I'm living in one of them. So
Okay.
I'm why I chose this because it was a little bit inexpensive compared to university accommodation,
Mm-hmm.
and it has many facilities uh, in in it. So
Okay.
I chose this over university accommodation.
Okay. And what is the cost like generally on an average for accommodation? Just accommodation?
Generally, when you take ensuite room, it comes around approximately 100 to 120 pounds per week,
Okay.
which will be like
Around 10,000
40,000
rupees.
40,000 per month
Okay.
in India.
Mm-hmm.
So the ensuite room consists of bedroom, one
Mm-hmm.
bed, one chair, and the bathroom, and the studio which I'm living in. The other type of property, it comes along the kitchen thing. So
Okay.
it comes along refrigerator, oven, hobs, electric
Mm-hmm.
hobs, toaster, etc.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So it will cost you around the studio thing cost you around 150 to 200 pounds per week, which goes around 60 to 80,000 rupees per month.
Mm-hmm. Just in accommodation.
Yeah, just in accommodation.
And what about
And it doesn't
what do you have
support.
to say about cost of living, accommodation, and your other expenses on a monthly basis?
As of now, we are spending like 4,000 per week, maybe
Okay.
at the initial days because we had to buy many things which were not provided by accommodation
Hmm.
and which we couldn't bring with us due to the luggage restrictions, as like blankets, like pillows, things like that. So we spend around 15,000 a month,
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
and the food uh, will cost you around 150 pounds a month, which
Okay.
will go near about 15,000 rupees
Mm-hmm.
for a month in India.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
It
So
depend.
net
It
net.
totally depends on you. Means what you prefer. If you prefer to bring stuff to your home and cook, then it will be cheap.
Mm-hmm.
If you decide to
Eat out.
take your lunches and eat out, it will be much costlier than this because in initial days I have ordered from Uber Eats and Just Eat apps here, like we have Zomato in India.
Hmm.
So it costed me like 15 to 20 pounds for a pizza,
Okay.
like
Okay.
2,000 for a pizza, one time meal. So it
Right.
was quite heavy for my pocket.
Correct.
So
Correct.
I'll suggest that you should cook
Hmm.
at your place only.
And how about grocery shopping and all that? How, like, as compared to India, is it expensive, inexpensive? Is it moderate?
Uh, I have made a list actually. Yesterday only I made a list. So the things, main grocery, the staple food are not very costly here. I will share this Excel with you. Like some things are double the price, some things are triple the price.
Okay,
Uh,
just could you name a few, one or two items which are like double or triple the price?
See, just yesterday I had gone to an Indian store. So the ghee, which was not available here in any shops, which I have to find. So I found 1 liter of Amul ghee in 1600 rupees. Like it was 16 pounds. So it
1600
was,
rupees.
yeah, which comes around 450 or 480 rupees in India.
Right,
So that
right,
was
right.
quite costlier than India.
Right.
Then when you try to buy Indian masalas like lal
Mm-hmm.
mirch, garam
Mm-hmm.
masala, and all, you'll pay almost 3 times or maybe 4 times. I bought
Mm-hmm.
maida yesterday, the refined flour,
Okay. Mm-hmm.
which costed me 190 rupees. It was for 2 pounds,
Okay.
so which we get in India at only
30,
40
35.
rupees.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
30 to 40 rupees. So these things means the Indian things which we order or procure from India, those things are costly here, and
Mm-hmm.
other things are they are like cheap. Means the flour, flour is almost the same price. Oil is the same price. I had bought 5 liters oil, 5 kg of sugar, and 10 kg of flour at the same price as of India. Some
Okay.
things are maybe little bit cheaper than India, like milk, like meat, like you get chicken and fish and maybe beef. If someone is eating beef, that costs you the same as you buy in India. Clothes and the accessories you can maybe buy at local stores here, as most of the people say. You should not carry or you should not buy sweaters or jackets from India. It will consume your baggage space, as well as it will cost you much more than what is available here. They are
Okay.
available at very cheap cost here. I recently bought a heavy jacket as it was so cold outside, so I
Right.
bought it in only 14 pounds, like
Okay. Okay.
1400 rupees,
Oh,
which
that's
it will cost you around 5000 rupees. Last year only I had bought a jacket, the similar jacket which I bought here for my Ladakh trip. So it was around 5000. I bought it
okay.
from Decathlon.
Mm-hmm.
So these things are cheap here because
Okay.
it is a everyday thing here.
Right, right.
Jackets, clothes, and gloves,
Right. And
muffler.
how's the weather there, Yash? Cold.
I have heard the weather is gloomy and rainy all the time, but
Okay.
since I came here, it was pretty good, sunny and windy all the time. Uh, Now it is at this moment it is rainy and outcast, but yeah, it is most of the not this time. It is most of the time rainy outside.
Okay. Okay. ठीक है.
If it is not raining, it is just outcast. Means it seems like it will rain, and you just have to carry your raincoat or छतरी
Umbrellas.
whatever it is, umbrella. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Right.